Hello, hello, hello. It's Shae Davis. Welcome back to the channel. We back in this chat room. About to chop it up. And if you're new, welcome to the channel. Over here, we handle our business first. The first order of business is to subscribe. Please and thank you. The second order of business is to like the video. And of course, the third order of businesses, hit that notification bell so you will be notified next time we're in this room together. Okay, so let's get right into it. You guys, I don't know how well I'm gonna do with this video because this one kind of touches close and personal to the heart. So I'm gonna try to hold myself together, but this just happened like yesterday. So I mean, this is what I just realized yesterday, I should say that. The biggest hurt, I would think that, like I always talk about, kids and relationships, like intimate relationship with another significant other. But I haven't talked about that hurt so deep that, I think to me, I guess it's the worst hurt that I've ever experienced. I should say that. But when it's that family hurt, that's some stuff to try to really get past and really get over, because oftentimes we bring those things that we grew up with, we carry those for the rest of our life, almost for the rest of life. If you're not conscious, if you're not aware and self-reflecting and trying to dump that stuff out, you carry it with you. You carry it through every relationship, you carry it through raising your kids, you carry it through a lot of things. But when you become aware and you're trying to do better, and people, instead of trying to embrace the better you, they want to bring you back. They want to keep you back and complacent in a place where you have grown from. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. And I'm telling you one thing about this here. I think I told you guys I think I'm considered the black sheep of the family. And so, because I was treated such different, such a difference made between, my siblings and I honestly feel, and I know this is like the part that's going to make me choke up just a little bit, because if you talk about 1, 2, and 3, then you got me. So 1, 2, and 3 is my kids. But some of the things I've experienced as a child and just kind of growing up and just kind of getting used to it, be almost like my norm, because I was made to, like, survival mode. You'll give yourself what you need to survive this life, and that's just what it is. You gonna either go into fight or flight mode, and if you have to feel numb to certain things so that it don't pain you to the point that it paralyze you, then you do that. That's how smart the body is. That's how smart your brain is. But when I see some of the hurt that I experience, and people want to get up and roll that on my kids, man. Cause to me, my kids, they ain't done nothing. I don't even know what I did. Put it like that. But my kids, for sure, I know they ain't done nothing. When you bring that smoke to them, again, I'm trying to be a better person. But you trying to challenge me, right? You're trying to challenge me when you bring the smoke to the innocent kids, my innocent kids. Then there's a problem. That's a real problem. And I'm telling you, we don't have to ever speak. And it's not that I'm going to hate you. I don't have no hate in my heart for nobody. I'm going to wish you well. But I promise you I can cut you out of my life. I promise you that. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. Because my thing is, if you want to be in people's lives, you got to act like you want to be there. I'm not going to beg you to be there. You're going to need to want to be there. That goes for guardians, parents, sisters, brothers, cousins, uncles, nieces, nephews, whatever. If you want to be there, then you got to show yourself, present yourself as wanting to be there. But if you think you're going to come up in my kid's life, I'm a mama bear for real. But if you think you're going to come into my kid's life and you're going to bring some stuff way back in 19 whatever, Mm-mm. I'm telling you, I'll cut you off. I'm telling you that I will cut you off. Because those three, they in it. And I'm not that mama who gonna ride with them. If they wrong, I'm gonna check them. I'm gonna let them know where they wrong. Now, I'm still gonna ride with them, but I'm gonna check them and I'm gonna let them know. I'm gonna do correction. As we are, as parents, we obligated to do anyway. We should be doing is correcting our kids. So I would definitely would correct them. They'll tell you I correct them, but you ain't gonna come up in their life and try to hinder them from doing anything great, especially if you ain't had no hand on it. Especially if you know that you that guardian, mama, daddy, sister, brother, whatever, who ain't never put no time in with them, ain't never, tried to give them the words of wisdom, ain't never, tried to even give me a break as a parent and say, hey, let me take your kids, so you can go have a spa day with. You ain't never been that person. You ain't never tried to speak positivity in their life. All you have to do is say something like negative or low key, shady. That's the fastest way out of my life. I promise you it is. It's the fastest way out of, when I say out of my life, I mean for me to cut you out, for me to just go ahead and, move accordingly. Don't come for my kids. Do not come for my kids. I do not do that. I don't come for nobody else's kids. I actually love kids a lot. But I don't come for nobody else's kids. And you better believe you're not going to be able to come for mine and think that, we're going to be cool. We not. We not going to be cool. I'm going to handle you accordingly. I'm going to love you from a distance. And the sad part about it is because these are people that you grew up with. And it's oftentimes like people we know that we know, core, grew up from little bitty or either raised us, like people that we know with our heart that have helped us and developed us, and those kind of people, the ones that what I'm saying, like if you ain't got nobody else, you got family, even if they look the road, you got family. It comes a time, it don't come for everybody, because I have much respect for all those persons of wisdom who have grown enough to say, hey, this world is hard enough on its own to try to navigate and try to figure out. And why would you want to bring smoke like that to somebody's kids? Why would you want to bring that to kids? I don't care. We can dislike each other. We could have been enemies from little bitty all the way up. I'm not going to ever come for your kids. That to me, kids off limits. And kids, I don't care what age your kids are. They're your kids. So they can be 25. They can be 30. They can be 50. I'm not coming for your kids. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. I just feel like some things are off limit. I think people who have been raised with you, who have raised you or been raised with you, feel as if they are above other people, that they can do stuff unaccounted for. They can just say what they want. They can just handle you however, can handle your kids however. We got to put some boundaries, some lines up. That to me tells me that if you want to handle my kids any kind of way, that means you don't want to be a part of my life, not up close and personal. You can watch me from up and from far. That's fine with me. Whatever it is, you chose it. I didn't choose it for you. You chose it for you. I actually try to tolerate, more than probably what I should from people. But please understand that the tolerance level becomes less and less the closer you get to my kids. And I put that on, whatever I need to put it on. I tell my kids don't put nothing on nothing, but I'm going to put that on like for real. I don't do that. That's the truth. People, please leave people kids alone. Please leave people kids alone, because oftentimes you have your kids can fill you up with those little holes you feel like you missed in when you were younger. You know what I'm saying? I know that that's unconditional love coming to me. Them three right there. I know that for a fact. I love on them hard because they love on me right back hard. And anything I felt like I missed out, was looked over, whatever, all these little holes and things that we grow up with, like just formulating us as people, I feel like the Lord gives it back to us. He gave it back to me in form of my kids. Because it's like, okay, Mama, I always tell me, Mom, you're a great mama. And I'm just like, okay, I'm just being a mom. I don't even know, what I'm doing that's so different, but I am in tune with them. They don't have no business. They don't have no business like that I can't, come in and try to let them know and try to give them words of wisdom. If they have it, then trust me, you know, at some level, you gonna have your own life. You gonna have your, but while you teenagers and you little bitty kids, guess what? I'm gonna try to keep my hand on you because I'm gonna guide you, and I want to help you through this life, and I want to make sure you get off to a great start. Because if you start good, you're gonna finish even stronger. So that's kind of, I just try to speak positivity in them. I try to tell them about my mistakes in my life, so that they don't have to repeat it. But if, hey, you blessed with parents and you blessed with somebody, a guardian that's going to give you the real story about life and going to try to navigate you, you blessed. Please understand you blessed, because not everybody do that for their kids. Some of them just want to see you set up for failure. And another thing, that made me think of another situation. Same thing with this guardian thing. We were listening to like TikTok. Y'all know I've been doing on TikTok. Go ahead and go over there and follow me. I'm over there at Ask Shae Davis. But I did that shameless plug. Either way, I do TikTok, and I'm tell you what. We were just, you know how you scroll through the videos, and I had it playing I had it playing out loud, and someone got on there saying something about how family can be jealous, and how even parents can be jealous of their children and things of that nature. And I tell you what, somebody took such offense to that statement. And sometimes, you know, when the word convicts you, then be convicted in it. Sit in it and be convicted. Not everything that you hear people say on TV or whatever, if it don't apply to your life, you less likely to be convicted about it. And how you know you convicted is that if you feel like you have to defend yourself or even respond to it. You know, I said a lot of stuff on TikTok that I don't have to respond to. A lot of stuff just in the world on TV that I don't feel like I have to respond to it. But when it hits me a certain way, that's when I know I'm convicted. So please know that when you get upset over something somebody said that I don't even know you, that might be a moment of conviction for you to self-reflect and say, hey, is that me? Is part of that me? It's unfortunate, but people don't be want to step in their truth. They can see everything wrong with you, but they can't see the one thing that's wrong with them, or the few things that's wrong with them. But they can see everything you make, every decision you make, everything you make. They can see everything wrong with that. I can tell you one thing. Just don't come for them kids. Just don't come for them kids. And we can be cool. Coming for my kids is not the move. And I felt like somebody came for my kids. So that's why I'm like feeling like I want to tee up a little bit. Especially when you know you have, and you've put the time in, and you made sure your kids are respectful. You made sure your kids are mannerable. You made sure your kids, try to look out for them and be helpful toward them, and just always, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't put that in your kids. And then you gonna come back and try to be petty? You're not gonna tell my kids now. You might have did some stuff to me, but and when I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was younger. You might have said some stuff and try to put me in a box and try not to let me be creative. I've always been a creative person. I've always been out of the box thinking. And people, when they not like that, trust me, they try to make you think that's the wrong thing. It's okay to be out the box. It is. It really is. To think outside the box, be creative, do whatever it is you want to do. I've always been that type of person. But when people want to stifle you, they would definitely try to stifle you. And then it'll make you feel like something wrong with you, because you're not doing what they do. Guess what? You ain't designed to be doing what they doing. You ain't supposed to do what everybody do. Make your own path in this life. And I was just young and thought like that. And I was accused of, oh, something wrong with you, or you own something, or what. I'm like, what? Why do I have to be on something because I just don't rock like that? You know? Yeah, parents, don't be scared to let your kids be who they are. Why you don't have to control everything they do just because it don't look like something that you do. I ain't telling you to let your kids go out and be on, intentionally trying no drugs or stepping over and disrespecting people. I ain't telling you that. I ain't promoting. I ain't even about that. But I am telling you, if one is not acting out like the other, it's okay, because you don't know which one's gonna be. You don't know which one's gonna bless you. You don't know. They both might, but you don't know. You don't know who they are, and you can't stop for them like that. So if you do anything else, try to be respectful of other people's kids, And if you respect for other people's kids, honey, hopefully you'll get that back. But when you come for mine, please understand, we can go on and part ways, and we ain't gonna be no love lost. But you won't get to be up and eat at my table. Okay, you guys go on. Y'all know I love y'all. Had to get that off my chest. And I just want you guys, if you came in late, y'all know what to do. Go ahead and subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you.